stuff, you two.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
F. Zode.
946.
Very good. It's Mike Matthews broadcasting from Cafe Anywhere, located somewhere in Podcastro Valley, Mont. Mike Matthews with Haley.
Hey, me.
Hey, you. Hey, Haley. Today we're going to talk to Tyler Yarborough, the guitarist of the band, the surf rock band called The Gnarly Men.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
And we will also hear from Adam Rudavega, Valentino, and Bison Bentley. It's No Bra Day, Amen.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Here's what's on my mind right now. I'll go ahead and mention each one of these things in a sort of succession. I was watching a movie by Wes Anderson, and I'm tickled how he makes it like a grade school presentation. I think we need to all work out at
Mike's Daily Podcast.
to all work out at the place of our profession. I mean, I'm going to do jumping jacks since you don't offer
Mike's
a gym.
Daily
I'm also
Podcast.
okay with yoga pants at work.
Yeah.
As long as I don't wear them. I'll wear my Peter Pan pants.
Peter Pan
Tights. They're cheaper than yoga pants, and they allow me to fly to jail because they're indecent as hell. Hi. Yeah, yoga pants. Women seem to be wearing more yoga pants every day by the day.
And?
What do you think of yoga pants? They can sometimes leave very little to the imagination.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
As do no bras sometimes leave little to the imagination.
Sometimes, but often not. It really depends on the shirt you're wearing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You could have a really thick fabric.
You could just be wearing a sweater.
That's true. And there may not be any sort of whatever. I'm not gonna put my rules on your clothing, and you don't do it on me.
I won't.
Although we are supposed to wear collared shirts to work. That's what I was told at the interview. Is that a lie?
No, they changed it pretty recently. It's still supposed to be, somewhat professional, but a non-graphic tee and jeans would be okay.
I liked your Bye Bye Birdie hoodie yesterday.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I usually just ignore the rules and just wear my one jacket and whatever pants, except yesterday I was wearing the Bye Bye Birdie sweater.
What was that, from a production you did or something?
Yes.
What did you do in the production?
I sang and danced.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you learn how to dance?
Through doing productions like Bye Bye Birdie.
Did you always have a knack for dancing?
Somewhat. Not as much as some people.
Are you good at, ballet?
Tap was my specialty.
Tap?
Mm-hmm.
Do you own tap shoes?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I do too. Listen. Click, 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 click. No, I don't.
No,
I don't. I really don't have any clue.
No.
But good. I think tap dancing is one of these things that never goes away.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you swat it. But it's fun to watch because it takes a lot of work on your end.
It does. Tap dancing is actually quite weird because it starts off as being very difficult and you have to focus on every little tiny move and do it step by step, click by click.
Wow.
And then by the time you've gotten it down, it is memory. It is
muscle memory.
All muscle memory. It's second nature.
Huh.
I will do what's called rhythm rolls, which is a certain tap move. It's very simple. It's very sort of smooth. I'll do it just to pass time while I'm waiting somewhere. I used to do it a lot more than I do now, but it's just kind of rolling on your feet a little bit. and yeah.
Oh, okay. What was your favorite song to tap dance to?
I only really tap danced to a couple different songs, but I was in the play Gypsy, and I was an understudy to this one part that had a big tap solo, so I'd say that was probably the best.
And yesterday's show, I neglected to put the emails from email in your comment, not so comment, and I missed a couple other things. Like there's supposed to be glass breaking when you smashed a tablet.
I didn't smash a laptop tablet device.
I was gonna do that. I got the rim shot in there. So let's not reference things that I gotta go back and do, because I'm just not gonna remember anymore. Okay. What are we doing?
Smashing laptops.
No!
Smashing pumpkins?
I'm not doing... Ooh, sha-sha. So if you want that song, you have to sing it. I'm not going to find it and record it and put it in the thing. It's so much work. Oh, my head. Hey, what'd you think of my critique of Wes Anderson? I was watching Moonrise Kingdom. You probably... Do you even watch any of his movies?
No.
Rushmore?
Nope.
Royal Tenenbaums?
Nope.
Well, then damn it, I can't talk about it. Frick!
I'm glad we had this conversation.
Frickin' A! That was me cussing. So, well, anyway.
Loop that out.
Well, I'm gonna leave it in. Did you say loop it out?
Bloop it out.
Oh, I thought, how do you loop it out? Do you make me do it over and over again until I'm...
Freaking heck, my... Gosh darn A.
I noticed that Wes Anderson his scenes, okay? Every scene could be a little movie. Every scene, the last line is like a dramatic end. It's like it could be just a because there's a scene where the dog dies.
Spoilers.
I know. It happens early on in the movie.
Spoilers.
It's Jack Russell. Poor dog. And the girl goes to him. They didn't do it. There was some other kid killed the dog on accident. He shot an arrow and the dog got hit by it. But the girl says to the guys, they're looking over the dog's expired...
lifeless corpse.
And she says... Was he a good dog? And the boy goes, who's to say? I'm like, okay, end scene. Goes to next scene, right? I'm like, Wes Anderson. That's what he does.
There's a comic that I saw of a person kneeling down and talking to a dog and going, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? And the dog, with its very excited dog face, is like, wow, what a question. Who are we to decide what is good and what is bad? Is morality even something that can be judged by mere mortals? And then the person goes, you are. And the dog goes, what? This is amazing.
Oh, that's brilliant. The other thing I had mentioned, we talked about the yoga tights, and, okay, oh yeah, working out at work, okay? So, right. You've got a lot of businesses now that have gyms, even Safeway, which I passed by in Pleasanton. What did you just do? You, licked your hand. Does your hand taste good or something?
Not really.
Oh. There was a thing where I saw, Safeway. And they're working out the headquarters. They've got a big workout room. Their whole lower floor is a bunch of Stairmasters and stuff.
That's a lot of space.
Yeah, you can see it through the window. So I guess Safeway wants their office people that work on administrative stuff to be all buff.
Ripped.
We don't do that here.
No, we prefer to just be fat slobs.
But I'm saying, I'm going all Arnold Schwarzenegger-y, and I say that because he used to do that before he was governor. Hey, kids, you need to get out and work out. California. And so maybe we should do that at work.
Yeah, be healthy. Go out and dribble a ball. Yeah, be healthy. Go out and skate a board. Yeah, be healthy. Go out and trip and fall. Yeah, be healthy. Everyone loves the sun. I just made that up.
Wow!
It's my new Be Healthy Kids campaigning slogan. I'm about to pitch it to PBS.
Well, Michelle Obama has the get moving thing. And that's about it. We could talk about the Democratic debates, but who cares?
They're coming up. They're going to happen.
Tonight.
Things are going to
in
be
Vegas.
Said that can never be taken back. Because that's how words work.
Yo, I'm Bernie Sanders, and I'm gonna freaking kill Hillary. I'm not gonna physically attack her, though. I don't personally attack anyone because I'm really an outstanding fellow.
He is.
Wait.
The Onion.
What did the Onion do?
Reported how the different candidates were going to prepare for the election. And they said that Bernie Sanders had a team of people rubbing balloons on his hair immediately before the campaign, so that it was nice and frizzy.
Oh my God! See, that ship has long sailed for me. The rubbing the hair with the balloon, and then it sticks.
You could just rub a balloon on your head and just have a balloon instead of hair.
My head is a balloon. It looks like a balloon because it's round, but it's all flesh. Hey, Haley, anything else on your mind?
There is a picture of the Jersey Devil on the internet.
I saw that!
Isn't that like the fakest thing you've ever seen?
The fakest thing. You just read my mind.
It's like clearly a goat with some dumb wings on it.
Was that what it was?
Floating in the air, yeah. Like a pygmy goat.
How did they get the wings to move?
They didn't. It's just a picture.
I thought I saw wings moving.
No, it's not even a video.
Oh.
It's like the person, quote-unquote, saw it and snapped a few photos, but only one came out.
Wait, how come I saw a video with wings moving?
What? It's
Maybe
crazy.
somebody animated it. I don't know. That stuff I don't even...
I'll have to look again, but I just saw the pictures.
I know you like the paranormal stuff, but...
Yeah. We are thinking of the newest one, right? The one that, like, just broke today?
No, I'm talking about the one yesterday.
Oh.
Oh, you mean there's something more current?
It might have been yesterday. I don't know. I just saw it this morning.
So, what's the whole story about? Did you know about the New Jersey Devil thing beforehand?
Well, it's not new. The Jersey Devil has
Tell me all about it, because I never heard of it. I live in a cave.
The Jersey Devil has been a paranormal creature believed to live in the Jersey area since, like,
Chris Christie? God damn it!
Since, like, people settled there, basically.
Oh, wow.
But it's supposed to be like this flying bat demon thing that will terrorize local crops or something. I don't remember.
Is it like the chupacabra?
Kind of, but it doesn't suck all the blood out of your goats like the chupacabra does.
Why does it narrow its victims to goats?
Probably because that's what's around.
Do the goats then come back to life and then become immortal chupacabras?
That's an interesting theory. I don't know.
We didn't have any of our characters stop by yet.
I noticed. I didn't notice. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, wait. Okay, first off, all right. They're just going to fly right through today because we were having this awesome conversation about tap dancing and Wes Anderson and everything.
I will splash coffee on them as they fly by.
Okay, here they come. Here's the first door opening, and I guess I got to remember to put this door sound effect in. So, Mike, remember, here, let me F8 this thing. Because I freaking can't remember anything anymore. I'm old. All right,
Professionalism, take notes.
Hello, Mike and Matthews. This is Madame Rutabiga. Hello, Haley.
Splash.
Oh, no, splash sound effect. Oh, I am full of coffee on my beautiful dress that I just bought. Oh, it looks better. Madame Rutabiga, I apologize for Haley's reckless abandon. It's okay, I like it. I encourage it. I was going to wear yoga pants anyway, so I'm going to go change. There she goes. She left, and as she left to wear her yoga pants, look who else walked in. Hello there, Mike. This is Valentino, the parking attendant. Hey, Haley, how you doing there?
Splash.
Hey, that was freaking very annoying that you just did that. Because it was hot. And I'm going to retaliate by leaving. Oh, wow. That was sort of his passive-aggressive way of retaliating, I guess.
Interesting. I hope he's not connected to the mob.
I know. Me too. Bison Bentley didn't show up.
Oh.
Oh, wait. He is. He's here. We just didn't see him.
Oh.
Because he's such an inconsequential character on the show. Hi, Bison Bentley. Hey, I didn't hear any of that because I have a low self-esteem. Do you know that?
Splash.
I'm melting!
Oh.
Wow, I didn't realize he was the witch from The Wizard of Oz.
Well, there's this puddle on the floor now. Floyd! Floyd!
Look who just walked in. Another sound effect here. I should be F8ing the crap out of this thing. F8, by the way, we didn't mention last show, is a marker that marks the wave that we're working on, and I can go back and do this. Okay.
If you had a chance, would you change your F8s?
What's that from?
I don't remember. I just know that if you have a chance, would you change your fate? It's definitely from something that I've seen.
Oh, yeah, because F and F8 is like saying the word fate. And that's so weird, and it brings it all back in a deep sort of way. I have a really deep conversation with Tyler.
No, it's if you could change your fate, would you? And it's from the movie Brave. If you had a chance to change your fate, would you?
If you had a chance to change your fate, would ya? Because Fat Bastard was in that movie, right?
I think so.
No, it was racist. Mel Gibson was in that movie. That was his good movie, huh? That was
What,
like his
Brave?
Brave. Oh, wait, I'm thinking of...
That's the Disney movie!
I'm thinking of Braveheart. I gotta see you be brave. Say wanna say.
Screw that
and
song.
let the words fall out.
I hate that song.
Honestly,
Splash.
I'm gonna sing this no sound effect there for you because you're being really mean to me. Sarah Bareilles is an angel on earth,
It's
and you
true, I
will
just hate
not
that song.
disagree with me at all. Oh, you didn't disagree with me at all? Okay.
Not gonna write you a love song
'Cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one. You see,
You know what she wrote that song
you
for?
see, that was Bill Cosby. Back before everyone found out what a jerk he is, he would go, you see.
It's true.
And she put that in the song.
It's true. Do you know who she wrote that song to, specifically?
Ryan Reynolds?
The record company.
I did not freaking know that. We're going to use freaking 12 more times for the show. Just want to let you know we have a quota. That's amazing.
Yeah. Because they were like, well, we need you to have a hit, and you gotta write a love song, because that's what people do. She's like, I'm not gonna write you a love song.
Bing!
Because you asked for it.
Bing!
Because you need one.
Bing!
Yes, sir.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Did you know that the song Brave was then... it was released and it didn't do anything, and then Katy Perry released Roar, and everybody's like, wow, Roar sounds just like Brave. Katy Perry ripped off Sarah Bareilles, and Sarah Bareilles is like, no, oh my god, we're like best friends, Katy Perry and me. Don't say that. That's like, don't even say that. So then all of a sudden that song got popular, and then they put it in a Microsoft commercial.
Did they?
For their phone, whatever that phone was that they had.
The Microsoft phone?
I think so. The Windows phone?
The Windows, the Nokia?
Yeah.
Nokia or Nokia?
I'm Nokia-ated to... I don't know. Noki? Noki is...
There's pasta.
Oh! You're Italian.
Little pockets of, like, cheese.
There's... my favorite.
They're so good.
Absolute.
I can't eat them, but they're so good.
Heaven on earth. Where were we now? We were talking about the... you splashed coffee on everyone.
I didn't splash it on Floyd because, like, he didn't come in.
Oh, yeah, Floyd was supposed to come in.
Because the floor is just covered in coffee and also Bison Bentley.
Look, here comes... Bison Bentley's melted all over the floor. Floyd, we need you now! If we just close our eyes and click our heels together, he'll show up.
Is it after midnight? Just give me a mirror. I'll say his name 3 times.
Oh, yeah! Like screaming Bloody Murder Mary.
Floyd the Floor Man. Floyd the Floor Man. Floyd the Floor Man!
Harp sound effect here. I hope I remember to put the harp sound effect here. Hi, Mike! This is Floyd the Floor Man! I'll clean that up for you. Hi, Haley.
Splash.
That was mean! You guys are jerks. I'm leaving. Because I'm Floyd the Floor Man! Alright, he left.
He was fast at cleaning the floor.
We're just going to have to deal with a wet, stinky floor. Now, let's just quickly sponsor... The sponsor for the show is me, because I do the show, and I'm going to mention my damn website.
Mike's Daily Podcast, brought to you by Mike's Daily Podcast.
Did you say
Your
podcast?
source. Mike's Daily Podcast.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Brought to you by Mike's Daily Podcast, your source for daily podcasts, provided by Mike.
Thank you, Haley. Well, that took care of that. Oh, yeah, Amazon. Go there if you want to help us out. If you buy anything on Amazon, go through that link at that website that Haley said 5 times. And then if he says it one more time, the ghost of Mike's Daily Podcast shows up.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Bring! Harp sound effect ring. I'm the ghost of MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. I'm from the future, where Mike's Daily Podcast has become the biggest show in the world, and Chris Hardwick is a jerk, and he shouldn't have a show because he's just some kind of... he says he's a nerd, but he's not a nerd. A nerd was always someone that was like kicked down from like the rest of mainstream.
Well, with that kind of thinking, that means that no one's a nerd now. Because as far as like the nerd culture and everything goes, that's not the case anymore. Comic-Con was attended by like hundreds of thousands of people this year. The one in New York. I mean, it is big.
Chris Hardwick's an imposter, period.
Yeah. Well, he may not be, but the thing about nerds and
period.
Now,
I put a period there, and there's no he may not be. It's period.
What if it's not a period?
Imposter, period.
But instead, it's a splash.
It is Splash with Daryl Hannah. She was an angel on Earth. Now she's dating Neil Young. Listen, Chris Hardwick he's too good looking. He's too jockey. He can't be freaking nerd.
Now
okay?
That's discriminatory.
Yeah. And it's allowed because nerds are peed on, pissed on, pooped on.
Not anymore. So we can make more fun of them. Because they can take it.
I must have went to a really bad high school if that happened to all those nerds.
Well, it did back then. It doesn't now. So anyone that still whines about it is just an entitled F8.
I know you like the changing definitions theories of how things change with definitions.
I do.
Like irony and whatnot. As you know, I strongly disagree. And let's just leave it at that, because I don't want to ruin our wonderful friendship. What did you do to the muff on that microphone? Anyway, I could rant forever about Chris Hardwick, but that's not neither here nor there, because he's popular and I am not.
Popular.
Let the words fall. No, wait. What song are you singing there?
That's from the Wicked musical. Popular.
Oh,
I'll make you popular.
Why haven't we put Wicked in this show yet? Go. Do you like Kristen Chenoweth?
No, I do like Steven Schwartz, though.
And wait, who is he?
He's the composer.
Oh, okay.
He did Wicked, and he did Godspell. And he did some other stuff, too.
All right. And I don't like After Midnight because there's too many jokes that refer to the male member of the human body.
After midnight.
Or at midnight.
We're gonna let it all hang down. We're gonna shake your tambourine. Shake your tambourine. Shake your tambourine.
I hope you've enjoyed that. All you fans of Tyler Yarborough, I hope you fast-forwarded to his interview because we've sure yapped a lot. But the Gnarly Men's an awesome band, and Gnarly Men, we're going to get to the interview. Oh, and other interviews you can hear at MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. Hey, wait, one last thing. Oh, yeah, the Mike's Daily Podcaster, if you want to help us out on PayPal. and get a special greeting from all the cafe characters who have coffee all over them now. Except for Bison Bentley, who has just simply been disintegrated by the
He's going to do the rest of the shows from a jar.
MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. Now, the Into It interview, Mike on Mobile with Tyler Yarborough.
Into an interview. Mike on Mobile.
It's Mike on Mobile, Mike Matthews. I'm in a garage. I have a beer in my hand. Tyler Yarborough. Yarborough is playing his guitar. What kind of guitar is that, Tyler? Wait, let me flip this. Here, okay.
This is a homemade bass 6.
Wait, you made this?
I did. It is actually the idea for this comes from a Fender product that was made between about 1965 to about 1972. What they did was they took a 30-inch scale bass with 6 strings tuned like a guitar. It was out of the box at the time. It's still out of the box. It's one of those things that you can't really imagine it until you hear it. For example, if you listen to the lead solo on Glenn Campbell, Lineman for the County.
Wichita Lineman?
That's it.
I am a lineman for the county.
So it's got that sound, and in fact, the first things they used it for was they called it a ticky-tack bass. So in country music, the bass player would play on an upright bass, but they wanted more.
Oh, I love that sound.
And the bass player would then come back and record another track with the bass 6 over that. So it had that ticky-tack.
Oh, like Johnny Cash's stuff?
Yes, exactly.
And by the way, I'm just going to tell you right now, this is the best interview I've ever done. Nobody's ever given me a beer, taken me in their garage, and now he's playing a custom-made bass. I'm not that smart with guitars. I just know I like the way they sound, and yeah.
So this started out as a slab of poplar, and we cut the shape to more of a Jaguar shape than the original bass 6, which was really more of a Stratocaster shape. 3 pickups, all Jaguar pickups, so they've got the claws, so it gives it that I don't even know what to call it, but that sound. I wanted to learn the art of inlay, so I had the neck made for me, but they sent me the neck unfinished, and I did all the pearl inlay in the neck. They finished it off, put the frets in it, and I finished the guitar.
Where every single pearl is that a guitar? What part of the neck is that? I'm completely naive with guitars.
This shell is mother of pearl. So this shell here is mother of pearl.
Oh.
So the idea was to have the mother of pearl run up the neck and then tie in with the pick guard.
Yeah, the pick guard is amazing. It's like it's like shiny, and so surf guitar. Seventh Son, James Bond. Wow, this hops is kicking. Johnny Rivers. Secret agent man. Wow, and he's got his whammy bar that also has the pearl inlay at the tip of the whammy bar.
Yeah, that's actually a piece of acrylic that is used to make pens, and I turned that with a drill and just sanded that into the right shape.
Best interview ever. Hey, what do the three little switches there that look like little light switches?
They're on-off switches for the pickups. So I turn them on, turn them off. Real simple.
So with three, because I know a guitar usually only has one pickup, doesn't it?
Fender has always done 2 and 3 pickups. Gibson does a lot of humbucking pickups, but these are all single coil pickups. So you get these combinations. For example, the bridge pickup. It's very bright. I add the second pickup in. It gets huge. I can. You get different sounds. That's the idea. Is you just get different sounds for different things you want to do.
Wow. I love that. That was the. That's not the. Who is that? The
Chantays.
The Chantays.
Very good.
I was going to say Chantels, but that's somebody else.
No, that's very good.
When did the Gnarly Men start, the surf rock band?
Gnarly Men started maybe 4 or 5 years ago, tops. I went to the Sierra Surf Music Camp. It's run by a fellow named Paul Beatty, who is with the Pyronauts. The Pyronauts are an awesome surf rock band.
Ooh.
And Paul and his family have this place up in the Sierras that is a music camp most of the year that brings up high schools and different things, different bands, marching bands, whatever, so they can take the kids out of their environment and really immerse them in what they're teaching. So Paul gets this one weekend a year at the place, and he puts on this surf music camp. So I met Robert Jocks, who is my other guitarist. Robert is an absolute surf purist. He comes from that very traditional surf music background, and he plays it brilliantly. Robert and I hit it off. Robert's tone is just amazing. So I thought, I come from this varied musical background. So Robert and I have this great push and pull that happens with surf music. He's the purist. I'm the one who's always trying to mash it up with jazz or mash it up with heavy metal or mash it up with something, right?
Yeah.
And he's always like, "No, man, keep it simple, and it works. It works because the two of us with that tension just produces this great sound, I think.
The song I was going to play, it's
Cachaça. Cachaça is a Brazilian liquor. It's made from sugarcane. It's basically the Brazilian version of rum. And it's the Brazilian national booze, cachaça.
Oh.
So
sounds good.
One of my influences is Brazilian music. When I was a kid, Stan Getz, my mom and dad would bring home Stan Getz records, and so it was all about the bossa nova, and that has always stuck with me. When I started studying jazz, there was always a fair amount of Latin jazz that was involved, so you'll almost always hear a little bit of Latin jazz in the stuff that I'm writing. Both cachaça.
I like it.
Yeah, both cachaça and catavinha.
Okay. And so you were inspired by that music, and that's just, was there anything else that kind of got the song going?
Well, surf music really came about for me because I was out of a jazz band. I was kind of out of a band altogether, and I'm sitting in my garage, and I'm just kind of letting my hands do what they wanted. And what came out was really the conglomeration of all these things that I'd played as a kid, things that I'd heard as a kid, Morricone, surf rock, spaghetti western, all of that stuff was in the back of my brain, and it all just started coming out my hands.
Can you? I'm going to play the actual studio version, but can you play a little bit of Cachaça?
Cachaça, I know.
complicated. Hey, but this guitar you're playing on is different one than the one we were talking about earlier. What's this guitar?
This is a 3-pickup Jaguar. Jaguars in the Fender vernacular only have 2 pickups, but I had to do this one over the top. And it's made out of a slab of Peruvian mahogany, which is also completely untraditional for Fender instruments. So I took this piece of mahogany, sliced it in half, took out as much of the interior as I could because it's heavy as shit.
Whoa.
I put as much chrome as I could on it, of course.
It's so shiny.
And then the pick guard is a plate of copper. And I took, basically a drill with a piece of abrasive on the end of it and made all this sunburst stuff.
You made the sunburst?
I made the sunburst.
Wow.
Hit it with a torch so you get all the colors in this big sunburst from the switches there, and then coated the whole thing with plastic. And that's how that came about.
This really needs to be a video podcast. It's such a shiny, beautiful guitar. Wow.
I had a friend who made the pickups, who's winding pickups up in Portland, Oregon, and he did just a killer job with the pickups.
Wow, you got a sunburst at the top of the neck, too.
That's just a lighter shade, or a lighter sheet of copper that I did the same thing with, and then I made the nameplate that just says Jag out of a piece of sterling silver with brass that I cut out the word Jag and soldered that to the silver.
Oh my God, Tyler! Wow. Guitar heaven. All right, let's play it now on Mike's Daily Podcast. Yay, recorded.
he's really cool. He sure knows how to do that guitar thing.
Yeah, it's not easy to do. We hear part 2 of my Infinite interview of Mike on Mobile with him on the next show as we go outside a cafe anyway, where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcaster Valley.
And here's today's podcast picture.
And the podcast picture has to do with the gnarly men. You get to see the gnarly men. Now, I'm hearing from Tyler that the bass player has changed, so he may not be the one represented in this photo. But at any rate, you can kind of get a gist of what the gnarly men look like, and they play all over the Bay Area. You can find them on Facebook, facebook.com/gnarlymen, and also gnarlymen.bandcamp.com to hear their music and buy it.
I play bass.
Speechless.
People usually ask me to play tenor, though.
Oh!
10 or 11 miles away from them.
Let's leave the show on that note, so to speak. That musical note. Next show, we'll also hear from Shelley Schuhart, Floyd the Floorman, and John Deere the Engineer, if they decide to return. If Haley promises not to throw coffee on everyone on the planet.
All right.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. Email Mike now at MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!